All right, the time is now 5:06. I am ready to hear about this low humidity and these 60-degree temperatures.
Yes.
Courtney and I were talking about it yesterday during midday PSL. And if we could just go and get our free donut as well, we should just make it a whole thing.
I mean, could you ask for a better day at that point?
I mean, you know, and we might even be able to have our pumpkin spice latte hot this time.
Oh, changing up the game.
How about that? Shaking things up on a Friday. All right, everyone. Of course, because Friday will be the day where we'll have some lower humidity in the forecast. We almost are to Friday, and a lot of you looking ahead to a long weekend as we do head into Labor Day weekend. And the forecast for it is going to be fantastic. We're going to cover it all here in just a couple of minutes. Right now, you are looking live on top of the Fred Roberts building in Dublin. Good Thursday morning, everyone. 72 degrees. That dew point still at 70. Of course, dew points measure the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. And the closer you get to 70, and when you go above 70, like we have been for this entire week so far, that is tropical. Very, very sticky. So right now, not very comfortable, but that is going to change. We do have lesser cloud cover around this morning, so some of us are waking up in the upper 60s. That's a nice little change. You'll notice it's cooler out there this morning in places like Forsyth and Monticello at 69, 68 in Gordon. A little bit warmer if you're further to our south. You're still in the low 70s, and that's thanks to where a cold front is positioned. You also have some slightly higher humidity there. So take a look to our north. Drier air starting to get pumped in. That's all behind a front that's starting to inch through central Georgia. So you could see dew points in the mid 60s in places like Rome and Athens, and see where these arrows are going. They're pointing south. What does that mean? That lower humidity is going to start to sink south into central Georgia, mainly as we head into tomorrow. So here's where that front is sitting. Offered us a couple of showers through the overnight, now just trapping in some extra cloud cover and moisture in our southern counties. Behind it is high pressure, and that's going to be here to save the day. High pressure is sinking air. When air sinks, it warms, but it also creates a drying trend, so that's not going to allow any moisture to creep in. It's going to reinforce that dry air that's currently in North Georgia into our forecast behind that front. So today, maybe a stray shower. I put the dew point contour under here, so watch how the color starts to fade as we head into tomorrow morning. Drier air coming in from the north. It's going to pull into our forecast. We're going to wake up super comfortable. The afternoons, while they're still going to be warm, they're going to be dry. So we'll be warm and dry rather than hot and humid. And notice that does stick around even as we head into the weekend. Here's a look at the numbers. So as we head into Friday and Saturday, our dew points are going to be super comfortable in the 50s. They'll start to rebound slightly through Labor Day weekend, but it is not going to be super sticky. It is going to be picture perfect. 90s to go around, mostly sunny just about every day. Monday, we maybe could experience a stray shower, but that's going to about do it for your Labor Day weekend. Overall, it is fantastic. If you have any plans, especially outdoors, you have the green light on that. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. Enjoy it. Lower humidity returns tomorrow. We're excited about that. Temperatures will stay in the low 90s, and look at those overnight lows for the mornings. We'll be in the mid 60s for Saturday and Sunday.